Okay, like I said, I wanted to talk about the LA riots. Now, the LA riots was definitely sparked by, many things. The controversy with NWA, the beatdown of Rodney King, and people just being fed up with the police in general. And obviously, you can see that this is still happening today. I was not really born when the LA riots came about, but I definitely was born with the Ferguson and the riots that erupted through there. And just like Ferguson, LA was looking crazy as hell, and it's really a shame that, you know, the police, like I said, they can, especially the crooked cops, they can do what they can and get away with it. It's just complete blasphemy. And back then, there was people did not have smartphones. You couldn't just be walking the street and have your phone out and recording stuff. No one probably would have known about the Rodney King situation if the guy did not have that big video camera and was recording the whole thing. And they want to say Rodney King was a drug addict and he was speeding, but where is general humanity? Like, we have a human rights of 30 articles saying what every human is entitled to. We are not living that. The police are not living by that. They're doing whatever they can and they abuse their power and they think that it's okay because they think every black person is stupid. They think every black person out there don't know how to read and don't understand the law. And that's a bunch of BS, if you ask me. And I think that's stupid, and when they showed the people looting the stores and Snoop was like looting the stores, like that's why I said Snoop, he still is an activist. He's still talking about these issues, and he was obviously like very much like strongly still saying like, hey, Black Lives Matter, like this is so important. And he really is making a political statement, and I don't see a lot of rappers doing that today. So kudos to you, Snoop, for really talking about it still, about the Black Lives Matter. There are some things that I do disagree, like that with Snoop did, like with the Donald Trump video. I don't support that. But Snoop constantly talking about the Black Lives Matter, that is excruciatingly important because it is getting worse. You have the KKK people on the news chanting Jews will die. Are you kidding me? They're not even wearing masks. Like these young people, they don't give a F. The world is filled with so much flipping hate. It needs to stop. The ignorance needs to freaking stop. Oh God, man. Whoa. And the thing is too, is that a lot of the women, especially what I was seeing the defiant ones, they, especially in the defiant ones, they were pretty much showing how, that gangster rap, like I said previously, is rape, that they don't like rap and all of that stuff. I could understand that. The rap artists are calling females bitches, hoes, the usage of the N-word, nigga, and for me personally, I get that. I understand where you're coming from with that. But not all rap is like that. With the old school hip hop artists like X Clan, and I'm even gonna say Nas too. Rap is an art, and it's about what you say in these rap songs. And sometimes not everyone wants to listen to the violent crap, so they just want to listen to a song that makes them feel good. And it's not necessarily so much like the music does not make your son become a gangster. It influences them and it makes them want to be like that. But it's these young black mothers or old black mothers, whatever it is. Like I said, I'm gonna refer back to the Boys in the Hood because Ricky's mother and Doughboy's mother. She's really an example of what I see a lot of black mothers doing nowadays. And I'm going to take it out of the documentary for a minute and just give an example of what I mean. I was working, at a Head Start. And, I was giving the mother her form to fill out for her and her son. And I was looking over the form and she didn't put no information for the father. And I asked her, I said, does he have a father? And she said, no, F him, he's dead, I don't care about him. And I was like, you can't do that. You cannot, you have to take your feelings out of it, because you and the father, y'all having issues. That's not right. That's not fair for the child. And I know I don't want to get too personal, but growing up in my family and stuff like that, when you constantly tell a child that they're nothing, they're gonna be nobody, you're just gonna be dumb like your father, and you constantly want to be demeaning black men and keeping them away from their kids, no, that's what makes your kids go out there and be gangsters and thugs, because you're not bringing them up in a stable environment. You're putting your feelings, your emotions, and all of that into the mix. And, men, they can't be raised off of that alone. Yes, men are taught to have feelings, but you can't make a man overly sensitive. That's where you get these simp men and wimps. Men need a father, a consistent father figure. And same thing with a female. And to me, that's a bunch of BS when they sitting here saying that the rap makes his son turn gangster. I listen to a lot of rap music, and I'm not no gangster. I'm not no freaking thug. So that's a bunch of foolishness and baloney to me. So, what else was also I want to talk about? Yeah, Snoop Dogg. So what I had to end the video at, because I really do got stuff to do in my life. Can't finish all of it at once. It's when they talk about Snoop Dogg's debut record. Like I was saying before, his uniqueness. They knew how to brand off of that. So you had a lot of creative people, and that's the thing too that I really like, that Jimmy Iovine, Dr. Dre. Even though I got personal issues of Dr. Dre with his situation with a woman beating the man. Can't say it enough. It's a creative genius. Props to you, my brother, because that's what music is about. Music should never make you feel like, music should make you feel some type of thing. It should never make you feel empty. And it should, it honestly, like with music, like I said, the business side of it is never fun. It's always a creative. That's the part, it's a fun thing. That's how, music should really be, like free-spirited, always about making good music. So once I watch the Defiant part 3, I would give more reviews on that. But just comment, do what you want, subscribe, I don't even care. So see y'all.